Alright guys, so here's a little breakdown of our She-Hulk deck versus Expert Ultron. Not too complicated. Again, using a lot of the stuff from the beginning. I think there's only one or two new cards that we're playing. So let's look at the Justice cards. We got the two Powers of Justice. We got two Lay Down the Laws. We got three Foileds. We got Under Surveillance, Counterintelligence, and we got the Gun. And then we have Beat Cop. And then we have Speed, Jessica Jones, and Quake. So that is our Justice cards. There's 14 Justice cards. For the gray basic cards, well, we have the 3, 4, 5 double resources. You just need resources for any character like that has a small hand size. The more resource cards you have, the easier you're gonna have a time. As far as events, we're not running events, but we are running Avengers Tower, team building exercise, Quinn Carrier, and Avengers Mansion. Again, resources on the table and cost reduction is going to make this a lot easier. And then really powerful allies like Lockjaw and Heimdall that have a thwart of 2. So basically we can stay in Alter Ego a lot, even against a character like Ultron where the scheme is pretty low. Key cards are going to be, well, there's a lot of key cards in this deck. Well, the thing is with She-Hulk, if you guys don't remember, she has a lot of thwarting potential in Alter Ego. So the superhuman law division is going to be one of the main keys here that you can just stay in Alter Ego, remove 2 threat with objection. That's 3 threat removal for basically the cost of 1. So it's really not that bad. And then we have also Hellcat, and then Hellcat becomes a lot cheaper once you're in hero form because between team building exercise and Avengers Tower, you can always get that cheaper down. And if you get like we were lucky enough in this game, we got team building exercise, which paid for our Quinn Carrier, which paid for Avengers Mansion, which paid for almost every Avenger card. So this was really, really useful team building exercise with She-Hulk, especially with a lot of Avengers and a lot of Avenger cards, which was really, really good. And again, because Hellcat, you just keep using her back and forth. You just use her. So it's a 4 threat removal nonstop. So you use her once. The first turn is always a 2. After that, it's always 4. So guys, you use her again for 2, bring her back, play her at a discount rate, and then thwart again for 2 with her, and then do the same thing over and over. So basically, you can stay in Alter Ego in between Objection, Super Lava Division, and Hellcat. That's 7 threat a turn in Alter Ego. That's pretty solid. So again, She-Hulk, this is back to the core sets, you know, just fun cards, and just, yeah. Just looking back at some of the core stuff and having fun with that game. So enjoy the game, and it's coming up in just a sec. Welcome everyone back to Beat the Game. It's Steve, and I felt nostalgic today, so I'm going back to the core set with some core set hero. So I'm going to be playing some She-Hulk Justice versus Expert Ultron and the Galactic Artifacts. So this should be pretty interesting to play against. Ultron he's a very fun hero, very disruptive. And then She-Hulk, who has some say like, oh, one of the hardest heroes to play from the core set. But in multiplayer, she's fantastic. And I really like this. This is kind of like my She-Hulk Alter Ego Justice deck. And we just kind of modified it a little bit there to play against Ultron. And we should be fun. So we're Galactic Artifacts in here. So there you go. He's got 22, 15. We got our first drone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we already have a Hellcat and a Beat Cop team training. So there's a little combo here that's pretty fun that we can keep playing. Is basically team building exercise, and then you keep playing Hellcat for 2. And then you bring her back, and then you can play her back to 2. And as you go, you keep building more stuff, and you can just keep playing her for cheaper and cheaper. All right, but we are going to pitch a couple of cards. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the Beat Cop would be nice, but let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, so we don't need to lay down the law. But what we can do is go like this. So we can play a superhuman strength on us. We'll do the 2 damage here when he goes. We can play our team building exercise and then keep Hellcat in our hand. and we'll play our superhuman strength as well. So I think that's a pretty good play. All right, so we're gonna start. We're gonna pay 2, and we're gonna give She-Hulk our superhuman strength. We're gonna go 1-2 and play a team building exercise, and we can't play her yet, but we are going to flip, deal 2 damage. There's the other piece of the combo, and then we're gonna punch for 5, bringing him down to 17, and we are going to stun the Ultron Man, and that is going to get discarded. All right, so 1, 2, oh nice, 3, and 4. Now here's another great part about team building exercise with She-Hulk is Quinn Carrier is an Avenger card, so we can go 3, play the Quinn Carrier, and then 1, 2. Normally we play Hellcat as well, but I think we'll be fine here. So we're going to keep that like this, but now we have some resource generation with She-Hulk, which is going to make this very good. So 1 threat is going to go on the main. Mr. is stunned here, and we're going to get our encounter card, which is a Ultron's Imperative straight up the bat. So we're going to put the 2 top cards of our deck here as drones, and that's going to start with 2 threat here. This is a little annoying. So we're not going to play the Helicarrier on this turn, sadly. Oh man. All right, well, that's unfortunate. Okay. Losing 2 cards already. Oof, that hurts. Yeah, I don't really have a choice. Or I play Heimdall, because Heimdall is always good and I can know what's coming. 2, 3, 4. No, I don't have enough to play Heimdall. All right, so 1. I think I have to sacrifice that Quinn Carrier. Ah, I hate sacrificing resources. Oh, man. Because I want to get rid of that. You don't want to go heroic against Ultron. Maybe I just let the main scheme pop. Flip down. Oh, man. All right, that's super annoying. All right. Well, that was unfortunate as a turn 1. It would have been a boost of 3, though. All right, let's just punch one of these. Ah, ground stomps. All right. All right. Strength, energy, and a team building to play Hellcat, which is gonna remove the Ultron's Imperative. She's gonna take 1. I guess we stay in hero form. Actually, no, we don't. Who cares? We'll go down. We'll keep that Quinn Carrier. Hopefully, we can get some resource cards here. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right. So we didn't get any resource cards, which is kind of sad, but what can you do? And you don't get it, you don't get it. All right. So we're gonna object. Actually, we're not even gonna object to this one. I'm going to put 2 here. Ultron's going to scheme for 2 plus 0. And that's going to flip, putting another one here. And then we're going to go to NORAD. And then there's going to be 2 threat that's going to go in from these. And then encounter card is Surge into an egg. And I can ready my identity. All right. And that is 5 with an acceleration. All right. Acceleration tokens. Where are you? Yeah. Oh, there you are. All right. 5 and an acceleration. All right. So we have choices to make. All right. So hinder 2. I don't know if I can object to one of those. So what does it say? When a threat will be placed on a scheme. All right, I think I can object to that. So we're gonna leave that at 4. Oh no, I did object. I objected on the first one. Don't cheat. All right, so I think we're gonna flip up. Boom, and deal 2 damage. There's my resource cards. All right, we're gonna spend a Gamma Slam and 3 to play a Quinn Carrier. I do like my superhuman law division. Or I could focus rage. I think I'm going to keep the focus rage. Or actually, I get to ready my identity. All right, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to remove a threat. That's going to go to 4. Hellcat's going to remove 2. I'm going to use Hellcat to bounce her back into my hand. Use the Quinn Carrier, focus raged. Superhuman strength. Superhuman law division. Yeah. To play Hellcat, remove the egg, which goes away forever. Removes the acceleration. She takes 1. Readies my identity. Punch the drone. And it's another double resource. All right. Hopefully we can find some double resources next turn. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so we will be able to confuse him if you want. So that's always good. All right, so this is going to go... So what are we doing here? After placing threat here, so 1, place a drone or 2 threat. These drones are going to kill me. All right, it's going to go to 5. All right, he's going to attack us for 3. Plus 3 is 6. We're going to go down to 9. We're going to go down to 8. And counter card is, program transmitter. All right. Yip-de-day. Yip-de-doo-da. All right. She's going to thwart for 2, so that's going to go to 3. I do want to confuse him. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I'm going to play the sonic rifle, and we are going to confuse our friend Ultron. So he's confused. She-Hulk will punch, get rid of the lay down the law, flip down. All right. There we go. Split personality. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jessica Jones. All right. Avengers Town. Okay, that could be cheaper. Always trying to find the right cards to play. All right. I think, I know what we're doing to do. All right, so it's going to go to 3. Objection. We're going to place a drone. Schemes for 1. Encounter is the Philosopher's Stone. 5 and draw 2 cards, and that's a +1 boost card. All right, we're going to not wait. That's a hero action. All right. It's at 5. All right. I want to make sure that I have enough resources to play. So if I go, this pays for her. This pays for split personality. Oh, I do want to put my split personality out there. I need to play that. That's for sure. Okay. Oh, actually, I can play Avengers Mansion instead of Jessica Jones. Draw another card. Play it with my split personality. Once I play my split personality, flip back, and then I'll have enough to bring back Hellcat and everything else. All right, well, there you go. I think that's what we're going to do. All right. We are going to flip kill this, which is a double resource. I hate when that happens. All right. We're going to confuse him again. Get rid of our gun. We're going to go 1-2, calling an Avenger. 3-4 to play Avenger's Mansion. Draw a card, which is a 3 cost. All right, she's going to remove 1 threat. So that's going to go to 4. Oh, maybe I should have played that. Oh. Because then I just draw 2 cards. Maybe I should have played it differently. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Split personality. Draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Speed. Remove 4 threat. Gets rid of this. Draws me 2. Gets me an encounter card. Speed took 2. Got rid of this. All right. And then I could go 1, 2 for an under surveillance, so that can go up to 14. I think that's a good plan. I think it's a very good plan here. All right, and then let's just shuffle this properly. There's no minions. All right. We're getting somewhere. We've done a little bit of damage. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All righty then. All right. So this is looking pretty good. All right. So we're going to place 1 threat. So that's going to go to 5. And to place a drone, he is confused. Drone's going to scheme for 1. Encounter 1 is, of course, it's a shadow of the past. Because why wouldn't it be a shadow of the past when I play this game? So Titiana and this, and that is going to go to 4. Son of a gun. That's unbelievable how often I have to see this stupid card. And then that's going to surge into... And each player puts the top card of their deck as a minion. All right. Well. Okay. I think I'm going to take an action and bring back Hellcat to my hand. All right. So what do we do here? Let's draw a card with our mansion, which is a split personality. Ooh, that's so good. All right. So many good cards here. Okay, what are we doing? All right, so this pays for Lay Down the Law, which is going to remove the crisis off personal challenge. All right. We can get rid of the drones, split personality, draw a ton of more cards. So this pays for that. And maybe we just play a Focused Rage. Or I think I want to play Heimdall, though. And then I keep Heimdall with my big hands. And hopefully I get a double resource and I get to play Heimdall. Because this pays for her, this pays for this. Or I play the Focused Rage. All right, let's start working. Let's start working here. All right, first things first. We are going to flippity flip, Lay Down the Law. Oh, I even forgot to object, I think. I'm going to lay down the law to remove 4 threats. Get rid of the personal challenge. I will deal 2 damage to one of these, which is Quake. All right, I will then use Speed to remove 2. That is going to go to 4. He's going to ready up. I am going to use 1, 2 team building exercise to play Hellcat to remove 2 more. She takes 1. I am going to use split personality, flip, and draw 5 other cards. There you go. 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6. That's awesome. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 to play Heimdall. 1, 2, and 3. And then I need triple lightning. All right, I don't really think I care if he schemes. All right, he's going to scheme for +1. And then he's going to scheme again. I'm going to discard this one. Or do I just play with the power wand? Spend 3 lightning. So I do have 1 here. I'll have 6 cards. All right, that's fine. So he's going to scheme for 3. Heimdall will remove the last threat here. He's going to take 1. And then she's going to heal, go back up to 13. And there we go. All right. So this is looking pretty good. There's no threat on the main. 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right. So we're going to be able to get rid of that power wand. All right. So first things first, we're going to place objection, place no threat, place 2 instead of placing a drone. He is going to scheme for 3, 4, 5. So that is going to go to 7, 8, 9. And the encounter card will be this thing. All right, our turn. Draw a card. Legal practice. All right. Oh, we did have a foil. So we're just going to remove 2 from that. So it's going to go to 7. Oh, but if I do use my foiled... Oh, no, I can't. Leave it at 9. All right, leave it at 9. Son of a gun, Steve. Think about what you want to do. Okay, you need triple lightning to get rid of that wand. All right, so 2, 4, 6, 7 cards. All right, so we're going to flip, deal 2 damage to this clown. Again, my double resources. Use 1... Use legal practice to play lay down the law, removing 3. So 9 minus 3 is 6. 1, 2, 3, focus rage and foil to get rid of the power thing. And then I think what we do here is we go 1, 2, 3 to play a beat cop, removing 1. Speed to remove 2, so that goes down to 3. Goes down to 2. Speed is out. And then She-Hulk and her will kill Tatiana, and then he is at 3, she's at 2. All right. Booyah. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 4. I was going to draw 5 anyway. Okay. Don't matter. Okay, so this is going to go to 2. We are going to add 2 threats, not to place a drone. He's going to attack me, place a drone. I'm just going to take 3, 4, 5. I'm going to go back down to 8, 7. And then the encounter card is Crystal Ball with 5 threat on it. All right. All right, let's see what we do here. All right, well, Avengers Mansion, draw card. So that is going to go down to 4. Beat Cop is going to remove 1 threat here. Heimdall will remove 2 threats. Go away. I will use Team Building Exercise and Lockjaw to play Avengers Tower. I will bring back Hellcat. I will use Avengers Tower and Helicarrier. So 2 plus a Power of Justice. Hellcat to remove 2 threat. To get rid of this, and I can reduce the cost of the next card I play by 3. So I will use Superhuman Strength to play Gamma Slam! So I will do 8 damage. 7 and 8, is that it? I have 15. Yeah, so 8, so he's going to go down to 9. All right. I will punch the drone for 3, which is my Law Division. Oh, did I draw my card? Oh, I did draw my card, but that was the drone. Yeah, okay, dang it. And I will flip down. All right, so now she is basically free every turn as long as I'm in hero form. All right, so 2, 4, and 6. I do get an extra encounter card. I do lose Lockjaw, which was in the grave. All right. All right, but my board's pretty well set up, so. All right, 7. All right, I do have to get rid of that thing at one point because he's scheming for 3 now. All right, so we're going to place 1 threat, 1 drone. He's scheming for 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5 plus 6 is 11 out of 14. Just don't be an advance. For sure it's an advance. Magical Teapot for 5. And advance. Legal work. Exhaust. And remove this from the game. All right, so a lot of stuff that we get to remove from the game is good. All right. Let's draw a card with our Avengers Mansion, which is a Superhuman Strength, which is goods. It is not an attack. All right, let's beat Cop. The Teapot, that's going to go to 4. It's going to go to 2. I'm going to call for an action, bring her back. I'm going to heal anyway, so I'm going to go flip, deal 2 damage. Actually, I'm just going to deal 2 damage to the drone. There's my lay down the law. I'm going to use... I kind of want to use Superhuman Strength, but I am going to discard exhaust your... I can't exhaust my hero. All right, well, that settles that. Okay. 1, 2, 3 to play Hellcat for free, removing the last magical Teapot, which heals me for 4, goes up to 11. She took 1, that is exhausted. All right, 1, 2, 3, Sonic Rifle. We're going to confuse him again. And there's 1 token left on this. All right, I'm going to go foil and this for a Superhuman Strength, so I'll be able to stun him as well. And I'll keep a power within all of us, just in case I get one of my good gray cards that I want. But I do need to remove a ton of threat here. So 2, 3. No! Son of a... All right, well, that's super frustrating. All right, nothing I can do about it. All right, this is going to go to 12. And I am going to place a drone. I'm going to get attacked for 3. plus 2 is 5. I'm going to go down to 6, go down to 5. And then my encounter card is Drone Factory. Place a drone. And there's an acceleration here, and there's 6 on this. Man, why didn't I play Spider-Man? All right, I'm going to Avengers Mansion draw card. Ground Stomp. Son of a gun. All right, I am going to remove 2 threats off of this. I'll remove 1 threat with the Beat Cop. I will call for an action, bring back her, pay her down again for free. All right, and she will remove 2 more threat. It's going to go to 8. Oh man, it's terrible. I'm going to go 1/2 to play Ground Stomp. 1 damage to everything. So that's going to go to 8. These 2 guys are going to die. Dang it! I was hoping Lockjaw was in there. Alright, I am going to... How many advances does he have? Rage of Ultron is gone. And there's 1 advance gone. Son of a gun. Alright. So it's going to go to... Alright, I'm going to punch for 5, get rid of this. Oh, actually... spend my double power. Nah, I'm going to punch for 5. He's going to go down to 3. He's going to go down to 3 and be stunned. I will flip down. I'm going to keep these 2 powers of. And then hopefully I can do some stuff here. 2, 4, and 6. Well, at least I have the superhuman law division that takes care of some stuff. All right. Okay, objection. So it's going to go to 9 because there's an acceleration. I'm going to let it go to 11. Not to place a drone. He is confused. And counter card is upgraded drones. All right, cool. All right. Draw card. Come on, something good. Could be better. All right, 1 superhuman law division. All right, I need to remove some threat like a monkey here. All right. I need to recover. I'm going to go up to 10. I am going to flip and deal 2 damage. He's going down to 1. I'm going to get rid of the sonic rifle to confuse him again. I am going to remove 2 threat. 3 threat. That's going to go to 2. This is going to go to 5. Oh, shoot. Before I flip, I would have used power in all of us to remove 2 threat from here. So that would have gone down to 9. All right. All right, I'm going to bring back Hellcat. Play her again for free. All right. I am going to use 1, 2, 3 to play Jessica Jones. Remove 2 threat from the factory. She'll take 1. She'll remove 2, take 1. And then I have a power within all of us. All right. Okay, come on, Steve. Come on, get your cards. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. It's at 7. All right, it's going to go to 8. It's going to go to 10 because I don't want him to put a drone. He is stunned. All right. What am I putting in now? An advance, he's confused. All right, done. Good, 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 good. All right, that was great. Beat Cop is going to remove 1. So that he's going to be at 6. Draw a card off the mansion. Just a 1-2 punch. Okay. All right, I put 2 extra drones. I can... All right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to punch for 1 with Hellcat. Actually, no, that's stupid. I'm going to punch and flip Ultron. He goes to 27. All right. Oh, these Ultron drones are 3/3s. I got to go get back the Ultron's Imperative. Which has 2 threat, which Jessica Jones is going to just remove right away. But I do place 2 drones here. All right, now these drones are 3/3s. All right. All right, I need to... 1... So, Quinn Carrier powering all of us in a 1-2 punch to get rid of these upgraded drones. Now they're 2/2s. Hellcat is going to thwart for 2. Come on, Steve. All right. Team building exercise and a 1-2 punch. Oh, wait, no. Team building exercise. There you go. I can't count. Team building exercise and Avengers Tower to play Quake. Quake is going to kill the drone. There's one of my allies. All right. All right. There we go. There we go. And then I'm going to go 1-2 to play a counterintelligence. All right. I'm at 10, so I can take a punch. And then I can just decide not to put any drones in. All right. And he can't take damage until there's no more drones. All right. If I go to Alter Ego, he's scheming for 3. So 9-3. And there's 1 more Rage of Ultron in the deck. All right. So let's just wait. Oh, now you show up. Hard. All right. Okay, so 1 threat, it's going to go to 8. Plus 2 is going to go to 10, so he doesn't place a drone. Now he's attacking without placing drones. So he's going to attack into Jessica Jones for 4. Plus 2 is 6. Jessica Jones is out. I'm going to take 2 damage from the drone, 8. And then encounter is an assault. He's going to attack for 4. I can survive 4. 4 plus each player puts a top card or spend a lightning. I'm going to spend the lightning. So I'm just going to take 4, go down to 4. All right, here we go. I'm going to draw a card with the mansion. All right, it's another foiled. All right. Okay. How do I play this? Quake is going to punch for 2, kill the drone. There's my Heimdall. I figured that was going to be Heimdall. All right. I'm going to bring her back to my hand. Play her for free. Make that down to 8 and to 7. So that's going to go down to 7. 7 threats. I can stun him. She took 1. All right, what do I do here? Do I care about stunning? No. Oh, I just played her back for free. Son of a gun. Alright, I'm gonna go. Alright. Lockjaw. I can't believe I'm sacrificing Lockjaw. I'm gonna punch for 5 and stun him. So he's down to 22. And he's stunned. I'm gonna go down to Alter Ego and use Lay Down the Law to remove 2 more threats, so that's down to 5. All right, I should be good here on threat. I should be good on pretty much anything because I do have the counter intelligence. I am taking double encounter cards though. I'm at 4 health. I can survive the next attack. All right, and then I think I should be good. I think this should be done and done. All right, so 2 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, well then all my friends are back. All right, cool. All right, here we go. So it's gonna go up to 6. It's gonna go up to 8 because I don't want to place a drone. And then he's gonna scheme for 3 plus 4. I'm gonna counter 3 of this, so that's whoops. He's gonna go up by 1, so it's gonna go to 9. And counter 1 is the drone guard, and there is the other advance. And then he's going to scheme for 3 plus 0. So 9 plus 3 is 12. All right, and then I have to discard 3 cards, I think. For each place threat here. So 1, 2, and 3. All right, which is fine. All right, I'm at 4 health, so I'm definitely going to try to heal. I'm going to go back up to 9. Avengers Mansion is going to draw me a card, which is awesomeness. All right, I will remove a threat with this guy. I am going to flip and deal 2 damage here. She will remove 2 threat, go down to 9. Was I using my superhuman law division? I don't think so. But I am going to use the lay down the law when I flip to remove 4. So that goes down to 5. That's been used. That's been used. Avengers Tower and Team Building Exercise are going to play Quake. Quake is going to deal 2 damage to this guy. She'll take 1. I am going to... I could have. Pay 4 for speed. Speed is going to punch for 1, eliminate the drone, place another drone, ready up. Remove 2 threats, so that's going to go down to 3. All right. And then I have a Focused Raged and a Heimdall. I think I'm just going to keep Heimdall, and that's it. All right, and then I think this is going to be game over in 1 or 2 turns here. So, oh, there it is. 2, 4. Split personality, baby. Oh, man, my favorite card. All right, here we go. So, we're going to place... that was on 2, so we're going to place 1 plus 2, so 5. So we don't place a drone. He is stunned. I'm taking 2 damage from the attack. Down to 7. Encounter card is a Master Plant. Find a size scheme. Invasive AI, which has 3. Discard 3. There's my gun. All right. What are we doing here? Quake is going to punch the drone. Die. Speed is going to remove all the threat. Die. Oh, wait. There was 3, 1, and then 2 from here. And die. Call for an action. Bring help. Wait. No, not yet. Think, Steve. What are you going to do? You don't need to do this yet. All right, I'm going to use my free flip with split personality, draw 6. So 2, 4, 5. Oh, I'm at 7. I could do 8 damage with a Gamma Slam. So good. Okay, I am going to flip back up, deal 2 damage. He's down to 20. I'm going to draw a card with the Mansion, which is a ground stump, which is not what I need. I'm going to use Lockjaw and Foiled to play a Superhuman Punch. Punch him for 5. He's down to 15 and stunned again. That's going to go away. And then I am going to go 1, 2, 3 for a Gamma. Wait. Oh yeah, it's fine. Gamma Slam! I kind of want to finish it with a Gamma Slam though. All right, maybe I will. So 7 and 8. So I'm going to do another 8 damage. So 15 minus 8 is 7. So he's going to be at the same spot I am. So we're both at 7 health. All right, he's at 7. I'm at 7. I'm going to bring back Hellcat, play her again, and then remove 2 threats with Hellcat, and then she's going to go here. And then that's all played for. Oh, man, that's good. All right. And then ready up, and then 4 cards, and a couple of 1-2 punches to finish Ultron. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so we're going to place 1 threat, so 2, 4 threats. So he doesn't place a drone. Stunned. Encounter is Swarm Attack. No drone, so drone comes into play. All right. I'm going to draw a card with my Mansion. Boom! 1-2, 1-2 punch. All right, well, let's just finish it off like this. So, punch for 3, and then 1, punch for 3, punch for 6, punch for 9. Punch for 12. So, 3, 6, 9, 12. And then with this, remove 1, and then she removes 2, and then Christmas again. Booyah! And we are out of here. So She-Hulk, Justice versus Expert Ultron, and those magical ingredients. Oh wait, did I have a guy? Oh, well, whatever. I punched the guy out first, and then I deal 9 damage. Whatever. Still works. She-Hulk smash! And then we have these cards left. And what was left in his deck? Titania's Fury, Repair Sequence, Swarm Attacks. All right, so we went through that was pretty good. That was a pretty good game. 45 minutes. Justice, it's not bad. Ultron, super disruptive. So, hey, it was good. Going back to the core set, man, I love me some She-Hulk. I really, really enjoy She-Hulk. And we got a lot of cards. Like, again, we got a little unlucky on some of our draws. That doesn't belong there. But I think most of the deck was super solid. Worked very, very well. Yeah, and I'll do a little presentation of the deck there at the end of the video. Maybe I'll just edit it and I'll just put it at the beginning. But guys, thanks so much for watching. This was She-Hulk Justice versus Expert Ultron with the galactic artifacts. Going back to the core set and seeing if it's still enjoyable. And yes, it was very enjoyable with Ultron. Love that guy. So annoying. Alright guys, keep on playing Marvel Champions, and I hope that this video will help you make it shine. Ooh, yeah. Alright. Thanks guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.